What's happening, guys? Cowboy here, and we are back continuing on in the Emerald Graves. So obviously we left off right before we would have jumped on into the mine. No, that's the shrine thing. Here's the mine. That's where we were going. But you know, obviously I made the build video, so I'm back towards the base, and I noticed Johnson here has a quest for me. So,
Your Worship, just watching out for local wildlife. Little glory, but it has to be done. It's just one bear that's become a problem. A huge one. Bigger than I've ever seen. It's rampaged through camp a few times, ripping apart our supplies.
Jesus.
One of our workers broke his leg trying to get away. Next time, we might not be so lucky.
What kind of bear is this?
In its territory. It's it or us, so far as it's concerned.
I kind of want to do this real fast. A bear that's running around ravaging supplies, yeah, that's no bueno. So of course, between, as I mentioned, between the last episode and now is when I produced the build video, so my build has been fully optimized at this point for Rogue. This is pretty much what I'm sticking with for the remainder of the playthrough.
What do you think of Skyhold?
If you haven't had a chance to check it out, I would highly recommend it. We went into quite a bit of theory crafting as well. You know, I was going through like Reddit and the DAI site over on the Origin forums, and I feel like I really came into what's an ideal build for a stealth-based rogue. And obviously, you know, that's like I said, it's a stealth-based rogue. There's a lot of different ways to play rogue. You know, you can play rogue with a focus on team play and support and using all those abilities. You can play rogue with a focus on just raw burst DPS. You can play it as an archer. So there's, of course, a huge variety of ways to play it, but you know, I'm just a huge fan of playing rogue with a focus on stealth and 7 shards. Finding a lot real quick. Oh my god. First 4 were like instant. And now, of course, like the last 3 are going to probably take me like freaking forever. Alright, yep, there we go. There's 5. And, oh, there's 6. 7, where you at? Where you at, 7? Come on. I don't know why I'm looking up in a tree. There's no way it'll be up in a tree. You know, I still gotta actually collect the shards and go back to the Oasis, Forbidden Oasis. I never bothered doing that. I feel like it would have been over here, but can't go much farther. Where are you, last shard? Oh, there it is. Wow, that was a tricky one to hit. Oh, and it's like a cave below me. Whoa, that is a big fucking bear. Better kill the cubs first. Your legs are bugging out, Mr. Bear. God, that is a really big bear. There's these two messing around with us as well. Nope. What's that? Hidden Blade should do some good damage into you. Oh, what the hell? He's like... There we go. I'm like, why is Hidden Blades not going off on this guy? No, don't hit me, bear! Damn! Death Blow laying down the pain. Now that I have a better understanding of that move, I really do like it now. It's pretty awesome. No materials from you? Giant pissed off angry bear that's the size of like a frickin' elephant practically, and you're not even gonna give me materials? What a cheap ass. Alright, so we continued, we stopped off at the Viridian Mine, so we're gonna make our way on over there, get through that. Just because I'm sure people are curious in terms of upcoming builds. I think I'm gonna be doing an archer based build next. The main, I'll probably end up just using Sarah for it. Just because I used, and don't get me wrong, there are some disgusting combinations you can do with Archer and Assassin, especially because Mark and Hidden Blades are ranged-based abilities. You know, they're throwing knife type abilities. But, you know, I feel that I don't want to just be like, Assassin is best all the time, so I am gonna do one with 1,000 cuts. And there's actually some pretty brutal combinations you can do, but, I mean, honestly, I think that a Tempest Dagger Rogue with the, you know, like with Flask of Fire, moving away any cooldown and any cost on abilities, that's huge. And I feel like your hardest hitting Archer abilities, like your full draw and long shot, I feel like there's enough of a draw time on those abilities that you really can't spam them to what I would consider to be maximum effectiveness. Whereas you could do that as a rogue with, you know, Death Blow, for example. I mean, at the same time, you know, you're never really in a situation where you have to spam Death Blow. Like, if something doesn't die from the first Death Blow, it's pretty much on the verge of death. So, but yeah, it'll probably be a Tempest Archer build, and I actually have a, I got a fucking awesome Knight Enchanter Elementalist build I've been working on. I just tested it right before this video. I basically like saved and then respec'd, and then went back and, you know, back to the save prior to doing all the respecking, but it combines literally every single tree available to create just an absolutely brutal build, and I like it a lot. But, I mean, obviously Vivian's only level 16 at the moment, so I am going to wait until she's 20 before I go ahead and do that, because, you know, I want to be able to really showcase it at its maximum potential, and there's a few key skills that I have unavailable until I have a couple more points in her that, you know, I need those to really showcase it and show it off at its real strength. Oh, no, not that. Oh, low on stamina. Whatever. We'll get that back in a couple attacks. Letter? Looks like something I should be able to pick up, but I guess not. Did you not loot that? Didn't we just loot this? Sarah, don't you fall off that ledge and get yourself killed. Oh. Now we can. Yeah, so Archer will likely be what's next.
You took to collecting spiders after the jaunt through Adamant.
Some people saw spiders in there. I thought they'd be useful.
Adorable. But manipulating fear is a touch more complicated than hoping Corypheus recruited a legion of arachnophobes.
You don't need to be afraid of spiders to not want them in your small clothes.
Oh yes, we will be testing that in a most intimate manner.
Ew, you're just not right.
I really do like the banter between those two. Two snipers and a veteran. I think we'll work you down first. Boom, 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 boom. Death blow. Back into stealth. So look at that damage. Even without, like, that wasn't even including abilities. That was just, like, me opening on a target and taking advantage of the flanking bonuses. No, you did not just knock me down. Oh, Sister Costeau.
Please, help us.
Boom!
Thank the Maker, thank you.
God, that is so bright.
Troubling those cave rats.
Soul Kisser.
It's over there.
I'll take the Viridium. Actually, I think I'm still in Nightmare. Yeah, I am. Damn. I mean, I'm smashing shit so hard though, you know. It's like I might as well. If I go down to hard, I'm just gonna be like, LOL, get wrecked everything. Two-face roll. So welcome to the Nightmare walkthrough. We have officially upgraded to the hardest difficulty available.
Oh, no!
Stop shouting, lady. What the hell's wrong with you? Is that good for you? Bull? New thingy? It's identical. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's right. I picked up a really badass weapon for him. How does this look? Oh, doesn't even come close. 10% chance to grant 2 seconds of walking fortress. That is actually a really, really good ability, but at level 11, sadly, that doesn't even remotely compare. On hit, heal 1% of maximum health. That's cool. And Knight Enchanter Greatsword. 6% barrier damage on bonus, and 10% chance to grant walking fortress. Also cool, but does not compare to Slaughterfest. Which I don't even have a grip on Slaughterfest. That's the ridiculous thing. That could be even stronger than it is. But I mean, that's what happens when you make masterwork weapons. You know, you're gonna.
Keep going.
What? What are you?
Keep going.
What are you talking about, lady?
That's the way.
I think it's supposed to be like she's
Yes.
still in the. Yeah. Not everyone's free. But you are all free. I opened the cage, so I'm not sure why you're trying to shout directions to me. Anyway, got crap all over the Viridian Mine. That area's knocked out. So, we're only 11 minutes in, too. We need stuff to kill. Let's make our way out towards the camp. Or we could do Villa Maurel. That was the area in the build video. I was just wandering around, basically looking for stuff to kill. And when I got over there, I noticed, you know, that camp that had like a bunch of dudes and the beefy dude. And I was like, this is perfect. Let me try and solo this on Nightmare. Even though it's completely asinine. And we pulled it off because we're a baller. I really want to do this Elementalist Knight Enchanter build, though. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Like, I just tested it. And like I said, I'm gonna need to get to level 20. Because there's a couple other perks I gotta pick up down in the spirit tree. Just to help with my mana consumption. Because I want to, you know, obviously I need to be able to keep my mana at a particular rate. And right now I'm burning through it pretty damn quick. Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's just, I'll go knock this place out. Enter the villa. But yeah, once I get to level 20, which shouldn't be too long, at the rate I'm going, I'll be doing the Knight Enchanter Elementalist build. I'll also be doing the archery build with Sarah. I mean, even though I could just do it with this character, I suppose, but, you know, she's an assassin, and I really would like to include Tempest in that. Simply because of the fact that I can pop Flask of Fire and then use 1,000 cuts and then use 1,000 cuts again, which is just absurd. So, I don't know. We'll see. I might just wait till everyone's level 20 and you guys can just stay satisfied with what I would say is the best rogue build guide available at the moment. So, Villa Maurel. Let's see what this place is all about. I mean, I actually did look around to see, you know, if anyone else started putting up build videos. And the only other one I found was, like, somebody that basically picked up everything in the dagger tree. And they're like, this is good, this is good. And I'm like, ugh. No, those are not good. Please stop spreading misinformation. That's how people fail. They, like, take a bad build that they think's good. And then they're like, oh my god, I can't win, but this build's supposed to be good. And it's like, well... here's a hint. It's the build.
The Freeman's leader should be holed up here.
Cool.
Seen better days.
Oh, this is like the multiplayer pace.
From a group of thugs, Inquisitor.
Yeah, this is just like the multiplayer place. Oh, Mr. Captain, we're gonna insta-give you.
Take them down.
And boop, boom, 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 and there's the mark, and you're dead. And I'm back in stealth. Now you, Mr. Sniper, get down on the ground. Death blow. kill you. Damn, Bull! Bull just punted that guy. Surprise! Oh, I can't use it yet. We'll do this instead. Boom! Sure you can! Oh my god, he's being a pain in the dick. Sarah, did you kill that yet? Templars trying to get involved, huh? Hey, there's Malefant. That was the guy everyone was talking about. You won't interrupt Malefant's plans. Oh, Malefant, enjoy stealth hidden blades. With the big crits. Slaughtering this.
We've struck a blow against the Freeman.
C.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Who is C? I gotta say, I'm loving this build so much more than what I was running before. Like, because I was using Twin Fangs for so long, you know, and I was like, oh, I don't like Death Blow. And then once I realized that the second hit from Death Blow, like, I understood that there was a bonus when they were at 50%, but it took quite a while to realize that's pretty much if you don't have that that 50% threshold, you just don't use it. And as long as you always prioritize using it when someone is at 50%, and the damage is just so fucking good. Like, we were just slaughtering stuff left and right there, you know. This place looks like it's packed to the fucking brim full of loot for me to take. We might be here a little bit. It's loot time. Welcome to the looting episode. I mean, I kind of expected to, like, go from room to room and clear it out, but I went into that little courtyard and they all came running and they all got slaughtered, and, well, here we are. Sounds like there may be someone else pulling the strings as well. Ooh.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Ooh, key fragments.
Inscribed on it, or part of one.
Ooh, hidden rune. I like hidden runes. Books and books galore! Oh, that's a letter to Malefant. I kind of wish I had skipped right past that one. Fade Touch Lustrous Cotton. 10% chance to heal for half on dying. Yeah. Not a giant fan of that, but whatever. Ooh, that's where we need the key. Okay. What did you just use? That wasn't... What? What the heck? Hang on a second. I don't know what is going on with Bull, but, okay, this... Oh, damn it. Hang on. I gotta wait till they put their weapons away. There we go. Okay, Bull. A couple things here. One, that goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we have. Okay, so you can have that. There should be one duplicate. That's fine.
Red lyrium.
Feels former owner a lot. Lord Maurel passed a few questions to my contacts. White Spire, academic, it requires a mage.
They were smuggling for the Templars.
Not anymore.
Not anymore indeed. Ooh, place fragments?
Something's missing.
Oh, I gotta like put all the fragments together and make a key, and then I can get the sweet loot. And we're finding a bunch of mosaic pieces. And it's like a Scooby-Doo mystery. Except we're making a key to take treasure instead. More loot. I feel like these I'm not sure. Let me see. I think these Freeman orders might be something that I can turn in. No, they're not. I don't know what they're for then. Finding quite a bit of them. Lots of Freeman orders. Enhanced belt of fire resistance. Might be good on one of them. I'm pretty sure they all have kind of shitty belts on at the moment. Sarah, you have belt of focus. Vivian has on... What did Vivian have on? Belt of spirit resistance. Yeah, no thanks. And this. No. I mean, life ward amulets are cool in theory, but and this isn't Dark Souls, so I'm not worried about like losing my health and dying all of a sudden. Even on Nightmare, man, I'm like the build I'm running is so freaking OP at the moment. It's like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Did you think you were gonna kill me just because you killed my team? Nah, just kidding. I'm gonna go solo and shit all over you and everyone with you, because that's what rogues do. Alright, let's make the key. Alright, well, I figured we'd have to, like, make it. I guess we just made it and have it in our hand already. Okay. Ruin engraved key. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, I gotta... Ah.
Darling, leave that to me.
I know, Vivian. You don't need to... get your little condescending tone. Right.
Blocks, the best loot.
Damn right. Let's find out what we have in here. Some Dragonthorn. What's in the big safe? Firm Greatsword, Tier 3 Greatsword, okay. Another crap amulet. Ooh, for Vivian. And a corrupting rune. See, now what sucks? This is how I showed that glitch video. I could, in theory, like, take the amulet of power, come back to this area, and keep taking this stuff. And just, you know, force a respawn of it over and over and over again. But, you know, this is pretty far away from everything, so... wouldn't really be worthwhile to do. But that does put us one step closer to making our super god tier knight enchanter build that I was talking about. What do we want for you? Yeah, right now she's not on a build like that in any capacity. Right now she's very much a support-based character, but the build we're going to be doing with her is a lot more along the lines of, you know, a It's something you would do in your own playthrough. It works around, you have stuff from all the different trees put together, you have a ton of AoE damage potential, you have a ton of upfront damage potential. It's a lot of fun to play. And what was that? It's like something to pick in the garden, I think. Ah. I think that's the last. Yep. Looks like, oh, nope, something else showing up. Ah, more Abrium. I don't need that. Well, either way, we are officially done in Villa Maurel. Obviously, the later half of the episode was spent pretty much just looting, but the place was freaking loaded, so, you know, what are you going to do? Either way, though, guys, let's hop outside and give you an idea of what to expect for the next episode. I'm going to continue on in the Emerald Graves, of course. Once the Emerald Graves is wrapped up, though, we're going to go back into a story mission. I know the last two areas left include the Hissing Wastes and Emprise de Loin, which are both, like, level 16 to level high 20 areas, so we're going to obviously save going there until after a couple story quests. I could probably head there now, but, you know, considering we're on Nightmare, it doesn't hurt to be perfectly on level or slightly above all the stuff we're fighting. Damn load screens, though. So brutal. Alright, so looking at our map, what's this? Devotion. I don't see any real, like, necessary quests that I gotta knock out. I'm probably gonna go take care of this Astrarium real quick, just off the record, but next episode, plan on us knocking out all the different camps. We'll probably grab these and then anything else that's still hanging around in the Emerald Graves, so planning on wrapping it up next episode. Make sure to stay tuned, and we'll see you guys then.